What is up, guys? It is your boy Calamity Hatcher, episode 2 of Marvel's Spider-Man. So, skill points, yay. I get to invest. I know a lot of people start with Web Slinger, but I'm not going to. My first one is going to be Defender, the web shot. So when you do a perfect dodge, you will fire a web at your enemy, which can be indisposable later. Let's just take a second to look at this city. Oh no, it's going to drag me over there. It's kind of annoying that I still have to do tutorial bits because I'm further of it on my own save file, but oh well.
Need to run an equipment check.
Now room for a nice reveal. Oh, hello, DualShock battery controller.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe.
I mean, it's just so beautiful,
Gotta
man.
love Doc's enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
So let's talk about Peter's job. So job for Peter. He is working at a lab, a high-tech lab, working on state-of-the-art prosthetics to, you know, so people who have lost their arms, legs, that kind of thing. It's a prosthetic limb, so, you know, well, a more advanced prosthetic limb, essentially, for that person. But we're going to find out exactly what's what with this job. Now here you're going to get to see the quality of the motion capture. It's really incredible, and it just makes me think back to like playing the original Spider-Man game on the PS1 and Spider-Man 2 on PS1.
I'm late.
Look at Peter, man. Looks incredible. If that's not foreshadowing, folks, I don't know what is. Seriously.
You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon.
Otto.
It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Power damper.
This seems somewhat reminiscent of a movie called Spider-Man 2.
Oh man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
See, when I first saw this, I thought it was happening then. I thought, oh, there was a ship that was holding the things together and it was going to fry in the movie, but no, but I think that was a nice little callback to it. Good old Spider-Man 2, one of the best superhero movies ever made. Check it out. The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Not so much. Not so much.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
She's a bit
I assure
feisty, she's
you, in the
gonna
next
pick it up.
phase.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
I love how they gave him a green sweater as well with orange things on that belt. It's just like, hi, remember his 90s costume?
It was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but
I
have to
hate
figure out what
doing
went wrong.
these kind of things.
we're in
People are like,
bad
oh, why do you
shape,
hate puzzles? Well, I just want to swing around, you know?
Let's see what's wrong with you.
Octavius Industries. So, yeah, Otto Octavius, Dr. Octopus. Although he does not appear to be Dr. Octopus right now. So basically you have to reroute the power through these little mini games.
I would have caught this.
Boom. Next one, please. What's there? There we go.
Got it.
Next one.
Okay, need to reroute servo control.
I will be honest. These are kind of long. Only slightly long though. But long nonetheless. Right, that one. I mean, you can see the simplicity of this. This is like, what was that game? Brain training. Brain training for the DS. Well, I guess it's got to use one of those, and one of those, and one of those. No. Where did I screw up? Oh, I didn't turn that the right way. No, it's the wrong one, that's why. See, I said they were simple. What do I know? There we go.
Nice. Okay.
One last one.
next?
These challenges tend to come in sets of 3.
And now rebalance the voltage.
So we need that. So we do one of those. One of those. One of those. I mean, the best part of these mini games is the music in the background. There are a lot of influences with this soundtrack. There's a lot from the Raimi films. There's definitely something from the Amazing Spider-Man series in there. Like, I can really feel that, particularly on the opening screen.
Let's see if that works.
And then there is a lot to the score in Spider-Man Homecoming. Not necessarily, you know, like Blitzkrieg Pop and all that kind of Blitzkrieg Bop and all that kind of thing. Like, it more in like the orchestral kind of stuff.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig
I mean,
in
I'll
now.
hear a lot of people say, "Oh, well, you didn't have to do mundane tasks in the Batman games." No, you did. Anyone
Doc
that
was
says you
testing new
didn't is
contact
a
material for the
liar
prosthetic.
and a fiend, and I will see you in court. Okay. Boom. That one. Okay, we got this. We're all done. Now, you may think I'm being kind of moany about these segments, but at the end of the day, when you can swing around doing what you can do in this game, these bits are really just like speed bumps. But now I can exit the lab,
All right. I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
and let's get on with the swinging. Yeah, loading screen. It's really cool that you can zoom around, move around and all that. And it changes with the different suit you have, so little something. I mean, no loading screens really annoy me anymore. In the sense that, like, oh, this is taking forever, because I have played Sonic 06 through about 5 times. At least
Spider-Man,
3.
it's Yuri.
At least 3
Fist make it
times.
to Rikers yet?
You don't know
Not
load
Rikers.
screens until you play
Our boy
Sonic
qualifies
06.
for the VIP treatment. He's in
I don't
the
recommend anyone play Sonic 06.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steamed company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way.
Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh my god, that looks like it's exactly how it feels to be Spider-Man, well, guess what?
Looks like Jameson's
is.
got a new
Well,
episode
I know how
out.
it feels to be
Wonder
Spider-Man.
what my #1
Can't
fan
be revealing
thinks
my
about
secret
the Fisk
identity in
takedown.
the second episode of the playthrough. But in that vein, like, it's just so seamless, so fluid. You just keep moving. Oh, we're gonna get a cool little bit here. So this is Jameson's podcast radio station. So you just get to hear him shout stuff about you and events that happen within the game story, obviously. It's quite cool, and the way you deal with things in the city. So if you let a lot of crimes go by you and you just ignore them, his hate will get worse, and he'll talk about specific things. He'll say like, oh, there was a shootout in Harlem and Spider-Man just swung by or whatever. So it's really interactive in that sense. Like, that you feel like what you do affects things, and it also affects the way that people on the street see you. So at the moment, people will come up to me and be like, yo, Spidey, and be high-five me and all that malarkey. But when it comes to like ignoring crimes and things like that, they'll start to like run away from you, which is It's nice. It just adds another layer of depth to an incredibly deep game.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit? No ball this year.
I love
anyway.
Yuri. She's
We
great.
spent too much integrating Oscorp's surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Until an hour ago. The system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all
That's
the towers
convenient.
are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online.
Well, maybe you
Fast.
consider that Norman Osborn is in charge of
Aw,
Oscorp,
that's sweet.
as well as in another little
Oh,
position
someone I
that you're
can
going to
trust.
find out about shortly.
Plus, the signals are scrambled, and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me.
Now, anyone who's played the Batman Arkham
Take a
games is
look at
going
this
to
tower.
recognize
Input
this
bands have been
instantly.
shifted. Subtle.
Yeah.
We just had a tower come back online.
Yep.
Was that you?
Not just a pretty mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Now, this is
Sure,
essentially how
but
you unlock
just
the
so
entire
you know,
map, or
I had
in
to sync up with the
the
tower to
sense
fix
that...
it.
Well, I'll
I'm
show
seeing
you.
all crime
Let's
data in the area now.
get
Looks
off,
like there's a
off this
break-in
bit.
happening near me.
So now, if I
Great.
press that,
I've got
I can
units
see
nearby.
things around
Don't
the
bother.
city on my map.
I'm on it.
At the moment, I can only see the police station and this crime, because that's all the story will allow me to see, but I'll explain in a moment how you'll see just what it can do for you.
Do it. Watch my back.
See, I thought this was a robbery in progress, but that's not in progress at all. I think this is a lie. I think that I'm going to write a very strongly worded letter.
You sure these guys didn't forget their keys?
Okay. Oh, damn it. Boom. Right, so that's the skill point I acquired to be able to do that. So I do like if I do a perfect dodge. Shoot a web at them, which is really handy for enemies with weapons, because you can't just hit enemies with weapons, you have to not do like an air launch. Jesus, I cut that close to 1 health. So doing a perfect dodge, you web them, it incapacitates them for a minute, and you can
Okay.
get away with
wrapped
beating
up.
the crap out of them.
Thanks for that. Now I'm seeing an assault near you.
You're in luck, Yuri.
Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen-too-much detective is in town.
Oh,
What?
yes.
No. You promised you wouldn't do that any...
Spider Cop.
Please, no.
Whoops. Okay, let's go.
So you're the snitch.
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I said back off!
Oh no.
Leave me alone!
Keep it quiet, lady.
Don't
I
touch
don't want to
me!
web strike him. I want to web strike the big one.
Get away from her.
Next up, it's Spider-Man. Not fair! Not fair!
That's what I was hoping for. Brutes are a pain. Oh god, I need to wake up. There we go. Ooh. Okay, screwed that up slightly.
Walk
Taking
away
out
now,
with the metal.
or she's dead.
Let me go!
Boom. So you just got to move the analog stick into that position and R1. I saved the lady. I'm a real Spiderman.
All clear, ma'am.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but you got
Why,
a good
thank
heart.
you. That's really kind of you. So have you.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want
Don't want
charity.
charity people.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make
Wheat
those.
cakes.
Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it
Nostalgia, people.
out. Thanks.
The power of
Spider
nostalgia.
guy.
She was going to live on the streets. Now she found out she can get some cakes that she has no idea are as good as ones her mother made her when she was younger. She's completely going to change her direction and go to the shelter. Really can't say fairer than that. Nostalgia is a powerful tool, and everyone needs to realise that. That's half the reason that this game is so. Well, no, half. That's not fair. This is about 10% of the reason this game is amazing.
Destination. A second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
Spider Cop.
No, of course not. The chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose kid.
Already regretting this.
I mean, you can kind of see from me playing. I don't
modify
stop
these
moving.
towers to track more than just
As soon as I start swinging, and you're going to hear me say this probably more than anything else. I'm going to be a broken record in this regard, but you don't stop moving when you're web swinging. You seamlessly travel through the city, and it's just so good, man. This is everything I wanted as a Spider-Man fan, guys. Right, so this is what I was referring to earlier. So now I can see there's a backpack over there, and various other things in this area of the map. Now, if I use the central pad to go onto the larger map, you'll see this is the segment that I have unlocked. I still need to do a radio tower for potentially 2 there. And then these are all the other zones of New York that you can go through. This map is ridiculous. If anyone who's watched the E3 footage, let me just see. Is it there? Is it there? Oh, okay. I can't actually find it now. Okay, I think it's there. I'm pretty sure that is the raft, which we know we have to visit if you've seen that E3 footage. So now let's go for a swing. What's about? Okay, we'll go for the backpack. I like the backpack challenges. You swing across, boom, boom, boom. Oh, I didn't time that particularly well. And I said you don't stop moving. I'm full of shit. Now, for getting all of these lovely items, there is a little reward. A little reward that you get given.
Oh, wow. One of my old backpacks from high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these.
Peter Shaw went through a lot of backpacks in his teenage
How
years.
many of these are scattered around the
55,
city?
in fact. But yeah, so you get a little treat for getting all those bags, and that is the homemade suit from Spider-Man Homecoming.
Still there? Got a robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it. Part man, part spider. Oh, cop.
I honestly, like, Spider Cop is incredible. Not the perfect thing they got about Spider-Man in this. The humour is there. The humour is spot on Spider-Man humour.
Hey, fellas.
Spider-Man! Shoot him!
Now this, I love this. Because when you're in there, it's almost like the scene in Homecoming where he's fighting the fake Avengers in the bank and all that kind of thing. Like, it's very squared onto the action, it feels self-contained, yet the second you step outside, you know, you're out in the bigger New York universe. New York universe, did I just say that? In the bigger New York. And you will get thugs that will turn up afterwards, like, come on then, let's have some. And it's like, well, come on then, I'll give it to you.
If you started a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
You're gonna regret this, spider freak!
shot by your own man in the back seat. Good old Spider Cop.
All right, Yuri. I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game, and Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
My god.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
Right.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider.
Okay, so I'm not sure if that's this entire area done. So if this is, we're going to wrap this one up here.
Not good. Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs. Tools I need for suit repair at the lab. Wonder if Dr. Octavius is left for the day.
Yeah. Well... yeah, we've unlocked the entire district. So we're going to call this one a day. Because after this there's something pretty cool to go and fetch.
Doctor,
So
how did it go with the committee?
we'll
I'm
finish
so
on this
sorry I
phone
screwed
call.
things up.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
So the doc is out.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
Yeah, okay. So let's go see what happens when we trade in the old suit on episode 3. I will see you next time. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Tell your friends. And yeah, that's what it takes to be infinite. See you on episode 3.